Hi, this is Olivia.
And this is Robyn, and you're listening to K-Pop Hot Sheet. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-Pop Hot Sheet and rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show.
All right. So, we have a bit of an exciting show today, mostly centered around a juicy scandal that Robyn has not read about. So, I'm going to bring her up to speed. And then we'll just go into a little bit of what we're listening to. Some fun songs catching up. It's end of Q1. So,
End
we're
of
getting
Q1.
I know. We said we were gonna start like really collecting kind of the songs that we like for the end of the year, which I haven't really been doing, but I don't know if you have. Have you been putting them in like a Spotify playlist?
I started a playlist. I'll have to look, though. I think it probably has 3 songs on it.
Well, one for every month? Is that what happened?
No. I'm very Well, I'm very picky too, so unless I really think like, wow, this could be song of the year, this is song of the year material, it doesn't go on the playlist.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think mine will be song of the year, but we can discuss that later. Alrighty. So quick hot hits, I guess. I don't know if people have been familiar, but I don't know how you could not have been familiar with it. The whole Hybe SM Isuman Entertainment Stocks Gate thing. So apparently Isuman sold all of his remaining shares to Hybe. And now they have a 3.68% stake in SM, which doesn't seem that high to me. So I don't know why everyone was like, had their panties all up in a bunch.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very high. Is Well, who are all the other shareholders?
I don't know. Other people. I probably should have read into the story. I honestly wasn't, I didn't care that much. I just remember it being so big. People were so like, oh my God, no, Hype can't have the shares and something with Kakao Talk and blah, blah,
Mm,
blah. So I feel like Isuman was being petty. There was something with Kakao Talk and like maybe a deal fell through and he was like, well, F you guys. I'm just going to sell it to Hype.
yeah, he seems like a petty man.
I mean, he's lived a long life. He had a successful entertainment. So if someone was gonna try to f me over, I'm a Scorpio. I would be petty too. I'd probably be just like him. So who am I to throw rocks at a glass house, whatever that saying is?
Oh, well, I want to hear about the scandal.
Yes. Okay. So let's get to it. Okay. So Hyeri from Girls' Day, right? Like you have to know her.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I don't know if you ever watched Reply 1988, but she was the main character, and Ryu Jun Yeol was also the main guy, and they ended up dating soon after that. Have you like vaguely remember that, or were you not that into it?
I mean, I've never watched any of the Reply series. I don't really remember them
Oh my God, they're really
dating.
good. I actually never finished 1988, but it's really good. Maybe we should like start watching it and then talk about it.
How many years ago was that? When did that come out?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. I want to say like early 2000s, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. It's been almost 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's been almost 10 years, and they were dating for 7 years. So this is a
Oh.
long relationship. So news of their breakup came out in November of last year in 2023. And it was pretty like shocking. Obviously, they were dating for so long, you probably think they'd get married or some shit. So everyone was mad upset. Now you fast forward to March, just a couple months later, and there's dating rumors surrounding Ryu Jun Yeol and another actress, So Hee, who's been pretty big. She's on a lot of Netflix shows and movies, and her popularity has been rising the last couple of years. And this came all out from someone, I think it was a Japanese tourist that saw them in Hawaii. So this tourist posted like their first post about it, and this is translated, so take it for what it is. They posted saying, "I wanted to finally feel the ocean, mountains, and the wind. As for super gossip, Korea's top actress and actor are frolicking in the poolside bed right next to me. I am so nervous right now. Um,
Hmm.
and after it came out, like I guess through like suspicion or maybe they said her name, I'm not sure, that it was like hinting that it was them. They posted another post saying, I am shocked that my little post is causing chaos in Korea. The pictures that I took are too shocking for the world to see.
Ooh.
So I guess when she said frolicking, you could imagine what they were doing. Um,
Wait. So did she post the pictures?
no, there are no pictures. She has not posted any pictures. So it's
Mm-hmm.
all hearsay, I guess, but whatever. So now it's like March 15th that these rumors, allegations have been going around. So now it gets interesting. Harry posts an Instagram story of a picture that looks like it's Hawaii, like it's like the sunset and the trees, like it looks like it's Hawaii, right? But it could be vague, whatever. And on top of the story, she writes in Korean, "재밌네," which it literally translates to "this is fun," but contextually, it could also be like interesting,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, also she unfollowed him on that same day. I don't know how people like look at that shit that deep.
I
But
mean, I
then,
do. That's totally me. I would be looking
I
into
know,
it
but
then.
anyways, so she apparently unfollows him. She posts that story, like feeding into this, like, interesting. And then So Hee posts an Instagram story with a pic of a dog holding a knife. I'm gonna have to show this to you after, and it has a bunch of texts on it that she typed, I think. And I'll read again. It's translated, so it's a little funny. But the text with the dog holding a knife said, I don't like people who have a lover, nor do I give them space, interest, or establish a relationship under the guise of friendship, nor do I meddle in other people's relationships. I like transit dating programs, but they're not a part of my life. I find it funny too. So her saying the funny part, right? She's like, "재밌네," like she said the same thing, tying it back to Harry's post.
Okay.
Right? It's
But
like,
like
girl,
actually, or she's just
it was actually because she got so much backlash over that she posted a long, very long ass blog post. And just to summarize a little bit, she basically goes on. Well, let me before I go into that, right? Like their companies had also responded. Each of their companies are different ones, and they both took that YG stance of like, oh, it's their personal life, we respect their privacy, we don't really know, like I know they're on vacation with friends, but we're not, they didn't say that they were dating, right?
mm-hmm.
But then she goes to post her blog post, and it literally starts with, first, Ryu Jun Yeol and I have feelings for each other and are in a relationship, so she admitted it. However, I would like everyone to refrain from using the term hwansung, which means transfer, and it's a Korean slang for cheating or like rebounding, switching. It's true that we met through a photo exhibition, but the main purpose of my visiting the photo exhibition was to see it with my friend. I heard that we might be working together in the future, so I wanted to greet him there. And just to give a little context on that, because once the allegations came out, and of course I just told you like the breakup news came out in November, right? He had a photo exhibition in November and she was there. So they're saying that that was the first time they met.
Okay.
Um then she goes on to, she's basically like backtracking. She's saying, secondly, like we started sharing feelings for each other in the beginning of 2024. He actually broke up with her in the beginning of 2023, but the news came out in November, according to her. And then she also says, regarding my crappy Instagram story, it was lame of me to post. I should have just stayed quiet. I think I lost my temper for a moment and committed a rude act because I heard and saw various rumors and stories about transfer love, even though I didn't want to see them. I would like to apologize to that person as well, and I sincerely apologize for not being able to act wisely towards you. This was an action that was driven by emotions rather than reason. So regardless of the reason, I unconditionally admit that I was at fault. And then it goes on. Like, it's long. It's one of those. It's
Where did she post that?
like her personal blog or some shit. And I think it's deleted now. She took it down. But if you
Okay.
search it, like, you'll find obviously everything
Oh
lives
yeah.
forever in the internet.
Oh yeah. Even if she had deleted it like literally 5 seconds later, somebody would already had a screenshot.
Yeah. So, and then as I was doing my little um, research on this, I found one more piece of thing that people were kind of like, hating on her about was that they saw an old clip from a variety show that she was on, and they were having a conversation about how like men and women can't be friends without one having feelings for the other, right? And then So Hee was like, she's like, but I actually have more guy friends than girlfriends, and it's like totally fine. Like, we're not, we don't have feelings for each other. And then the variety show person, the host, was like, well, but what if they have feelings for you, and you don't know? And she was like, oh, no, 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 that would like totally give me the ick, which, like, whatever, like, it's fine, that happens. But people were looking, they look deep into things, and they were saying, well, if she's like, quote unquote, that type of person that's like, oh, I can't be friends with girls, I have more guy friends, and admitting that she even admitted, saying like in the past some of the girlfriends would feel uneasy with her.
Mm.
That says something to me. But at the end of the day, though, like, and now it's like, I think she's like losing some endorsements because of this. And they were supposed to be in a drama together, the guy and the girl.
Hmm.
And I don't know now if it has no release date. I think the drama was called Tempted. So I wonder if that's up in the air. So it's like, did she do anything wrong technically? Like, I honestly, I'm kind of not a big fan of her anymore after this. I liked her before, but I I feel like she admitted it, right? She said she acted on emotions, but girl, like, you also know what you're doing. Like, you're a public figure. Like, what do you
Right.
think is gonna happen? Um, I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So first off, you got to drop the dog with the knife picture in here so I can see it.
All right, let me get that.
um, but I have no idea who this chick is. I just looked her up. The only thing that I've ever seen her in is Shiny's music video for "Tell Me What to Do."
Oh shit.
Like,
Oh, she was also in now that you said music video, she was in Jungkook's seven days. She was the
yeah,
girl.
which I have seen that music video too. So okay, I've seen her in 2 music videos. These dramas, I don't know what the f they are. Oh wait, no, wait. I think I do know who she is.
I feel like you've definitely seen her. She's been on some shows.
She was in My Name. That's the one that I saw her in. I knew she looked familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. Okay. My Name is actually a really good show, but um I, I don't know. I feel like her agency probably should take away her social media and her blog.
Well, so I had read another story that, like, I didn't go much into it because, again, it's kind of against their character, I guess, character assassination. There was one more article that was like, I guess a former manager said that she was pretty uncontrollable outside of the agency, like anything that had to do with her personal life. She did whatever she wanted. Like, she didn't want the company to dictate that or control, which honestly, like, in other situations, I would be like, respect, right? I'd be
Right,
like, you know
right.
what, do what you want to do. I don't know why in this situation I kind of feel like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, girl, yes, but also, I don't know, you need some kind of tact. Like, you need PR. PR's there for a reason.
Right. I'm here for her not wanting to be controlled by her company, and work is one thing and your private life's another thing. But your private life becomes work related when you're a public figure and you're dating someone who is also a public figure. Like,
And I feel like with the blog post, now she was backtracking because she got backlash. But you knew what you were doing when you're posting the dog with a fucking knife. Like, I just find it so immature. And to me, I think this is what bothers me, that it speaks volumes of who she is. If she is that erratic and she goes off of emotion, I feel like she's a bit of like, she could be a bully very easily. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to
Mm-hmm.
be like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Don't you tell me, you know, I'm going to live my life how I want. And if that means that I'm going to be with this guy, so what? Like, we have feelings for each other, like, type thing. So, I don't know. And the fact with the whole friendships, too, right? Like, I'll be friends with guys. Like, you're not going to tell me what to do, even if he's in a relationship with other girls.
I don't know. She's gonna do what she wants, and apparently it's gonna affect her career now. I find it interesting that, well, I guess you said there isn't a release date yet for the one drama that they were both gonna be in together.
There isn't. Let me see if there's any more new news about it.
It's so
But
funny because, again, like, if that were happening in the States,
it
they
probably
would be
fuel
like,
it, right?
yeah, everybody would be like, oh, this is just a PR stunt to get promotion for that show, and the show would definitely still happen.
Right? Let's see. I mean, there was an article on March 9th, but this was before the news came out, and it said they were eyed for a webtoon adaptation. Here they call it Delusion. So maybe it was like up in the air, and now with this, who knows? You could get pulled.
It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's, yeah,
And what's this? What's the dude?
his name.
Well, what's he doing with all this? Nothing. No comment.
No comment. Exactly. No comment. He's just been chilling while the girls are duking it out, which actually it's a really good point because he's the main guy in this, right? Like whether if they actually knew each other before, contrary to what they say that they only met then, and she could have been the reason, right? Maybe he started falling for her and that's why the relationship, I'm just putting words in there, that maybe that wasn't it, right? Like, he's just chilling. He's not doing anything. He hasn't said anything.
I mean, it seems like So Hee is the only one who's duking it out with, and it might be completely unwarranted. What if the original Instagram post that set her off was literally her just being like, "This is fun."
Probably not, because it was the same day, you know. But um, I don't know. And it's really weird because Dispatch also came out with an article after all this, but it was like kind of sus when I was reading through it because they had pictures of them in Hawaii. So apparently Dispatch went there right away after, or maybe they had people on the ground, I don't know. But apparently like right after the rumors they went and they got pictures of them being in Hawaii, but in the article they're saying how like, oh, they were out on a date, but it didn't seem like they were having fun. Like she was constantly on her phone and he was just eating his food and they're not talking. And in my head I'm like, yeah, but like people do that anyways when they're on dates. Like they just like, what are you
Right.
gonna do? Sometimes you just sit there and right, like it doesn't mean anything. But they were trying to paint the picture of like maybe he was upset because of all the stuff that was coming out and she was upset too. But they were trying to paint them like in a nice, like, oh, feel pity for them, look what you did, they weren't really like doing anything crazy. And I'm like, huh, like does Dispatch have like something with her? Like what, like did she pay them to write this article? Like what's going on? I don't know. It's very interesting. But we shall see if this relationship will last. Will last, you know, tests of time, or if they'll ever be in this drama together.
Well, let's see if they make it 7 years.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like that 7 year itch, right?
I'm so curious about this guy and all of this. Like,
It's
I
the
don't know.
guy's always not at fault. It's always the girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fighting it out. And she's probably getting like losing more things than him. But also he stayed quiet. Maybe she should have stayed quiet. Like that's the other thing, girl. Just it would go away. You like fed the fires, the
Yeah.
fuel.
She should have just Should have just minded her own business.
She couldn't though.
Her own
She
personal
couldn't.
life business. But yeah, the whole idea of the transfer thing and the like jumping quickly from one relationship to the next, that speaks so much more about him than either of those women. So what the F?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. So that was my hot take, bringing you up to speed on all the hot gossip. That's what's been rocking Korea.
I saw a headline and I didn't click on it, and probably because I didn't know who any of these people. Well, now I realize I know who at least the girls are.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens if anything else comes in, but that was as much as I could bring you up to speed. On a good couples news though, I saw that Ailey is getting married next year.
Yay.
To a non-celebrity man. See, that's what you gotta do. That's how you avoid this drama.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't date the celebrities and you'll be okay.
I love Ailey.
I know. I wonder if she'll get married in New Jersey.
Oh my god. Should we try to crash her wedding?
Yeah, I mean, we probably would stand out, but we could try.
What do you mean? Why would we stand out?
Because we're white. If I'd be like, who are you? How do we know you?
Whatever. I'll just put on my...
She's like, what do you mean?
I'm going to put on my cater waiter
stand-
costume, and I'll just walk around with a tray. Offer people
yeah.
hors d'oeuvres.
We could do that. We could say we're the help. We're like, oh, we're the photographer.
Oh, we're the photographer, and then we sell the pictures to Dispatch.
Wow. Well, now our plot is out there for the world to listen to, so we can try.
Anybody who listens to us would not narc on us for that plan.
Yeah, they better not.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What are we what's hot? What are we listening to right now?
Like me, personally.
Yeah.
So I just yesterday realized that I actually really like Le Seraphim. I don't think that I realized that their songs were their songs.
Oh, because I was going to say, I feel like we've been talking about them. Like, we listen to their songs.
Yeah, I don't know. I started playing their albums, mini albums, whatever you want to call them.
I love that you said, I didn't realize their songs were their songs. That's hilarious.
Well, I thought that they were by somebody else. I don't know, like half of them. I was like, oh shit, these are all the Seraphim songs.
Was it one of the songs? I remember last year we were listening, maybe it was like the Halfway Report or something, and we watched a music video, and there was, do you remember one where like this girl just like jumps out of the plane and just kind of
isn't that Ive?
Oh my god. Okay, I thought it was the Seraphim.
See?
Okay, I'm doing the same thing.
You see what I mean?
Too many hot new girl groups that have nice songs.
They all blend together. That's what happens
When you get old.
When you get old.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, I did realize that I like Le Seraphim, so I'm gonna start paying attention to them a bit more. Chungha came out with her first song under Jay Park's agency, label, company, whatever it is.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know she went to his.
She did, which I thought was an interesting choice, because she's not a rapper or a hip hop girl.
Yeah, but she does a lot of songs with rappers, I feel like. No?
I mean, I feel like the past year or two, she's been very much just like putting out the how do I say this? The kind of great songs you'd hear at a gay club.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, you know, and she always had like her backup dancers and they'd be like voguing, and it was very much like that kind of club.
Beyonce
pop.
Renaissance album type.
Girl, you know I don't know no Beyonce. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. The Renaissance album, I will say, was that voguing. Like when I went to see her at the end, she had like almost like drag queens doing a voguing session. It was like
Yeah.
her music was all that, and it was like kind of like a homage to that scene.
Okay.
So yes.
Or stealing from that scene, but no.
Hey, hey, be careful what you say.
I know. I don't want to get stung by.
She gave credit.
The
She gave
beehive.
credit. No, yeah.
Well, no. So that's kind of like what Chungha has been doing. So then I was like, oh, I'm so curious what's going to happen when she, like, now that she's under Jay Park's leadership.
LOL.
And so it is a different vibe. Have you seen the video or heard the song Eeny Meeny?
Maybe. I can't say for sure. It might have shown up on my, because I tend to listen. I'll just put on like the new K-pop songs, but I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like listening to see for a song I like. So I might have, but
I like it. It's catchy. I think the chorus is catchy. There's a dude from 80s who raps and ruins everything. Like, not into that when that happens. But, you know, when you listen to K-pop, you have to accept that there's always going to be a rap that comes in and ruins the entire song.
be careful. The
Most
80s
likely.
80s people don't come after you. I don't even know what their fan group is called.
Oh, I don't care. Honestly.
I'll listen to it.
All right, should we go listen to it together?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
go listen.
let's do it.
I just pick 'em out like Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny. Like any, mini, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, meeny, miny. Like any, mini,
What'd you think?
miny, mo.
It was good, but I don't think I could watch it or listen to it more than once. Like, I'd get bored of it, you know? I felt it was very, like, you know how some of the songs nowadays are made for TikTok? Like, it's the, oh, let's get the little hook, because it was continuously that. I didn't feel like I don't know. I wasn't impressed.
You don't gotta apologize to me. I actually just checked my Song of the Year playlist and I didn't put it on it, so like I don't like it that much.
That's so good. It's okay. I still like her, though. She's a bad bitch.
Yeah, it's a different. Well, the part where she's like, I know what I like. I gotta stop
Yeah,
singing on this podcast, but that is like classic Chungha vibes. And then everything
Yeah.
around it is like,
Yeah, I like
Jay
that part
Park
too. But then
influence.
the whole inny mini miny mo, I was like, all right. I don't know. I thought it was a little whack. But I do like the I don't wanna lie. I love that part too. That was nice.
yeah, that's probably the best
But
part
then
of
it
the
was
song.
just that. It was just like I felt like it was literally the song was maybe like those like 15 to 20 seconds, just like copy pasted to make like a 3-minute song. Let's add the rap, you know?
I mean, I think you just figured out how all K-pop songs are structured.
But some of them I really like.
Oh my god.
What else? What else are you
Oh,
listening to?
my other song is actually on my actually, do you want me to tell you what's on my Song of the Year playlist so far? There's 5 songs.
Yeah.
So I've got Wife from J-Idol because
Okay.
it might make it until the end of the year. It came out like the first week in January, but
That's
I love
true.
it. I actually have another J-Idol song, Vision. I
Okay.
don't remember what the song is, but apparently I love it enough for it to be on my Song of the Year contender list. I have Untouchable by ITZY. Think About by Moonbyul. And the other song that I was going to bring up, On My Lips by I Chillin'. I love I Chillin'.
Who are they now? Are they new?
They've been around for a bit. I think they're on their 3rd or 4th mini album. 3rd, maybe.
And who are they from?
I have no idea.
Who are they from? Where are they from?
I really don't know. I don't know what label they're on or if they came from a show. I honestly couldn't tell you, but
Interesting.
I own all of their albums, like physical
Oh wow.
albums.
I've never heard of them. I'm excited to
So I love them.
listen.
They're like my second place behind Woo-Wah in terms of
Oh yeah, I remember we were.
existing groups. Woo-Wah needs a comeback. I'm gonna send a truck to their company and protest because they really do. They need a comeback. But yeah, I chillin'. Do you want to check out I chillin'?
Let's check them out.
Let's do it.
Got that spice, got that sweet. I'm unknown in the morning. 잔뜩 널 보면 들뜨지 난. 넌 늘 아쉽게 떠나지만. Got that spice, got that sweet. Only you make me feel brand new. 떠난 뒤에도 한참 뜨거운 따가운 내 입술 위에 묻은 hot sauce. Hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce. See? 애 같은 내 입맛을 바꿔버린 hot sauce. Hot sauce, hot sauce, hot sauce. See?
All right. I actually realized when the chorus came on, I have heard this on my new music K-pop, and I did like it. I remember just like listening to it. I'm like, oh, it's fun. But just the chorus I like, you know? I feel like I'm such a hater. I'm sorry. Like the other parts were very traditional cookie cutter K-pop, which isn't bad. I just feel like I guess as we get older and older, like you're so used to that sound that like I crave something like fun and new.
See, I don't. I want to crawl into the warm embrace of traditional K-pop generic sounds. Just nuzzle up in there.
I love it. I mean, if we're gonna stay on like the girl groups, what I've been just obsessed with is Girls of the Year by Vicha, which
Ugh.
I sent to you while we were working, right? We were at work and I was just like, oh my God, like I just looked at this music video. Like I'm actually surprised. It was a pleasant surprise because I was again a hater. I was like, oh, this group is just not gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work with them not being Korean but trying to do K-pop. The name I hated. And then I saw the music video, I heard the song, and I fucking loved it. It was so good. And it's on repeat. Like I will have it on
it's
repeat
not
every
bad.
day. I know, and I wonder like because I was like, am I contradicting myself? Because I guess it does have elements of K-pop, but I don't know. It's very catchy. I really like it. Except for that one line that says, yes, that's we. That bothers me a lot because I want her to say, yes, that's me. I get why they went with the we, but the grammar just bothers me. So, I mean, I don't know if we got to listen to it because I know you heard it before.
Well, no, I want to see it again. I want to watch the video.
You want to
again.
relive it? All right, let's do it.
I want to relive
Oh,
it.
I'm
I
so
wanna be
excited.
I want to be super judgmental right
Well,
now.
they also, I mean, if we want to, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to rewatch the video, they also have a version. They have an acoustic version, which I thought was really cute and
Ew.
fun. Do you want to watch that
No.
instead? No. Okay.
No, I don't want to watch who wants an acoustic version?
Well,
what is this?
Yeah, but they're like in the park, like singing, and the one girl's playing the guitar. It's really cute. Okay, watch it afterwards, like on your own time. But we can watch.
maybe.
Yeah, we can watch the music video.
All right.
All right.
Now I'm feeling so free. Baby, tonight, like I dream. Oh, I bet you never thought you'd see. Girls of the year, yeah, that's we. Something that you never thought we'd be. Feel like girls of the year. Listen up like dynamite. Feel like girl of the year tonight. Girls of the year. Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think listening to it again?
I mean, to me, it's very like Disney.
I love Disney.
Channel.
I was a Disney girl growing up.
See, I'm too old to be a Disney Channel person, so I can't. It's
It's funny that we're like same but different because at the same like they're both cookie cutter K-pop, but there's I guess there's like little things that like click for you versus clicking for me.
Well, and I just like, I don't know. I was very distracted this go around. I decided to pay attention to them, right? Because I'm like, well,
Hmm.
part of the point of this whole taking the K out of K-pop is that I think they want international fans to like be able to see themselves in the idols in some way, like whatever. So I
And you
was,
kind of saw that in the music video. I didn't catch that either until now. Did you catch that towards the end when like one of the girls was like in the audience seeing herself on stage?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And like, uh, that's not why we all love K-pop. We like it because it's unattainable. And it's like, I don't want to see myself in it.
Well,
And honestly, I see myself not in the white girl. I see myself in the short girl, who honestly, that girl looks like she's about 10 years old. I don't
oh,
know
she's so
which
cute.
one
Yeah,
she is,
I don't think she is. I think she's older, but let me look
but
at
I
it.
see myself in her. I'm like, she's short. She looks out of place. It's like, I don't know. I want to watch the dream. I want to watch the people who have probably had unhealthy lifestyles of training in a room for years.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
know. I mean, it goes against everything that I stand for ethically and morally saying that, but I don't know. I just like, I'm not into them. I'm into them, but I'm not. Like, I don't hate it as I'm watching it, but I have no desire to watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been obsessed with it. Oh my God.
But
Robyn, the girl you love, which I think is the girl you love. I think she was born in Philly.
hey, okay. I didn't say I loved her. I just said that I could relate to
Well,
her because she's
well,
short and
maybe
looks out of
that's why you're
place.
like. She was born in 2009. How old would that make her?
Oh, you gonna make me do math? I can't do
Yeah.
that. 24 minus 9. Go.
I gotta use my fingers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 16, 15, 16.
15, 15. I
Yeah.
used a calculator, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, she's not like a baby, but she's the youngest.
No, she's a baby. Like I was talking shit about New Jeans, but hey, you know what? At least she looks like a baby. She's dressed like a baby. She's singing a song that's a baby Disney Channel song.
um yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see where they're from. She's actually Korean, that one. I don't know. I like them. I'm excited to see what else they'll be doing. But we'll see. We'll keep our eye on them. I went from really being like, there's no way they're gonna be good, and then I was pleasantly surprised. So my expectations were low, anyways. And then okay, so the other one I'm obsessed with. It's actually an OST, so it's a little more slow paced, but it is by a K-pop group. It's the subunit of 17 BSS. And it's called Reason of My Smiles. And I'm obsessed because I'm also watching the drama that it comes out on, which is Queen of Tears. It's a really good show. I recommend. And I guess it's like it's going live now, so you'd have to, I don't know if you're one of those people that like wants all the episodes out. Like I have friends that are like, I will wait until it's done so I can binge it because they don't like to wait, versus me that I'm like, I can't, like I need to know and see it at the moment as it's airing.
I'm like halfway. I need at least like 4
There's
to
4.
6 episodes
There's
to be
4
out.
out. Yeah, there's 4 out, and actually there's actually 6 now because it comes out Saturday, Sunday. So there's 2 more episodes out now, but I watch it with my friends, so I have to wait till tomorrow, which kills me, but I'm waiting till tomorrow to catch up. But there's 6 episodes out if you want to watch and fangirl with me. It's actually, I'm gonna take a moment to plug this drama.
Every time that you're like, you need to watch this and fangirl with me, then I'm like, hey, did you ever finish Castaway Diva? And you're like, no. And I'm like, well, why did you make me start watching it?
Well, because I started losing, like here's the thing. Some of them start out very good and then I kind of lose. You really
Yeah.
have to grasp me. Like I got you on the watermelon sugar one. And that one, like,
Watermelon Twinkle?
yes, that
Twinkle
one.
Water. What the F is it called?
It might have been watermelon.
Twinkling Watermelon.
Whatever. I was thinking of Harry Styles. That's why watermelon sugar. But whatever, you know what I'm talking about. That one, I was able to go from beginning to end. Like, it hooked me. And I gave you the recommendation. It was a good one, right? So this one, quick plug. Like, so basically, I love that they switched like the dynamic of the rich guy, poor girl. So it's a rich girl. She's like in a chaebol family conglomerate, like very rich, and they're like weird, don't show emotions. And the guy is a poor guy from like the countryside. The family is like very cute, show love and emotions, right? So it already starts that they were like married, but like you can see that like they're not in love anymore. And as the show goes on, you kind of realize why or what happened. And you're trying to like, I'm still trying to figure out how they fell out of love, but you can understand it a little bit because in the beginning, he thinks like she did the classic undercover boss thing where she works as an intern, right? So he fell in love with her there, but he thought she worked as an intern, but like didn't know how to do the copy machine. She would like be kicking it. She didn't know how to work it. And he'd come over and try to help her. And I guess she would get yelled at by her boss. So he felt like, oh my God, I just want to protect her. Like she can't do anything. And he even goes to be like, listen, like, he's like, I don't want to brag, but like I graduated from like Seoul University as a lawyer. And he's like, I kind of wanted, you know, a wife that would also be working, but like, I'll take care of you type thing. You know, he was like, if you can't work and like you need to stay at home. And in her mind, she's like, what is he talking about? Right. Because she's like part of a conglomerate family. Like, she's like, boy, like, what the fuck? But I think that's what was touching, that like he didn't care about who she was because she didn't know. But then obviously they ended up getting married, and then he ends up being in this world that was completely different from what he expected. It's just really good. And you see like different tropes, like there's like funny tropes in it. I feel like they make fun of like the genres, but then they like twist and bend it. So it's just good. Anyways, this song, I'm obsessed with it. So let's go listen to it. I think the song
Is this going to be a ballad?
Yeah. Do you not like ballads?
I hate ballads, but I'll listen to it. Maybe I'll
Come
like
on.
it.
Maybe you like it because it's 17. And we don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Why would you think I would like it because it's 17?
Well, maybe because it's a K-pop group. It's not like just like those solo guys that nobody knows and they just sing ballads all the time.
I barely like a Mamamoo ballad, so we'll see.
All right.
All right.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, 널 알아볼 수 있을 것 같아. 멈추지 않는 내 심장이 죽을 것 같이 뛰고 있어. I say you stepped into my heart, softer than summer night, became my everything. There's no way without you now.
All right. So tell me what you thought. I really like the chorus. Like that, like, and before you tell me what you thought, like I tend to like OSTs more because I equate them to the drama. So that might also be a why I like love them more. You know what I mean? Like I think of the characters as the song goes on. So I don't know if that's why like the ballads don't do it for you.
I mean, I don't know if it's one of those dramas like every other drama where it plays that song like 5,000 times during.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the original soundtrack,
Right.
Robyn. Yes.
So that drives me crazy. I can't with that.
Aw.
That was fine. I didn't hate
Okay.
it. So it's
Right? Okay.
yeah.
I just think 17 tends to, like, I think Hoshi does a lot of their songs and he's a good producer. So that's why I was like, you might like it because it's 17. Like, they tend to put out good stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for what it was.
Okay. Oh, I'm happy. I'm like getting you to come over to the ballad side.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, well, we got one more song. This one, both of us have not seen the music video. I may have heard this song like in my Spotify, but it's from Highlight. They're back. I saw on Reddit that a lot of people were praising their new album, saying it was really good. So I figured we'd listen to the music video, and if we really like it, we can take a look. Maybe they'll have some Song of the Year contenders.
Oh, let's see.
Right? All right.
Your body, your body, your body, right. Don't let it get to your mind. Shake your body, your body, your body, right. We gonna party tonight, alright. 날 따라 make it simple. 다른 건 다 비워놔. 그저 맘대로 everything tonight. 너만이 나의 모든 이유일 테니까. 나를 맞춰 네 손에.
What did you think?
I really liked that.
Me too.
I like a whistle in a song, so you get me anytime there's a whistle. I like that. So much like a majority, I will say, of the Super Junior comebacks of late, I like that it is the similar vibe to the past. They're not like, basically, they're not pulling a shiny hard. They're not they're not dressing like they're young. They're not doing music that is not appropriate for them. It felt very natural.
Yes. And I even noticed myself seeing like the clothes they were wearing, like in some scenes was very new gen, like Y2K, like the colors, like the cropped loose pants, whatever they're called, they're capris but not, and it's like not my vibe, but it still looked okay, like it still made sense with them. It didn't look like they were trying to be someone they're not. It's like, okay, like they're kind of like into that vibe of like this is the fashion nowadays, but then you had a lot of their other fashion styles were like quote unquote what we're used to and like tasteful for their age.
Yeah, they were styled appropriately. The choreo was just
so fun.
Yeah.
It was fun because I love that you had this mix of like the actual choreo and they're dancing like full on intricate moves and quick, but then you had like the scenes where they were just doing stupid little like barely dancing and like with a staccato like face. There's no emotion, but it was fun. It was so cute.
Yeah, I liked it.
I really enjoyed it. And it felt very old school second gen K-pop, but still fun for now.
Yeah.
So yes, we should listen to their whole album. I think they're gonna have some good, I would say their not song of the year material, but you know, I think they'll win some stuff.
I mean, it might. My boy lists are always pretty bleak, so they have a fighting chance for me.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our long podcast today. We had a lot to talk about, I guess, but thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-Pop Hot Sheet. Rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show or wherever you're listening to us. And if you want to get notified on Spotify, click the bell icon so you can see when new episodes are uploaded. Until next time, bye.
Bye.